This past June 12th, we celebrated the 70th anniversary of the Women Armed Services Integration Act that was signed by President Truman. Back in 2011 is the first time that I introduced the legislation creating the Texas Women Veterans Program. We appreciate all of our veterans, but there are particular issues for women veterans, and that's what the Texas Women Veteran Programs is designed to address. It was a challenge, as with any legislative measure in the Texas legislature, you never know. But what's important is at the end of the day, we established it in the state of Texas to make sure that we recognize Women Veterans Day.
We have a spirit-soul connection. This is never going to change for us. This is something that we've been taught as leaders. The average professional in corporate America would not survive what we've gone through as a leader. We already know what we're made of. They don't. When we planted that seed in doing the Women's Vietnam Memorial, we took the leadership role, hoping that others will follow. Once women get together and unite, they can elevate us, and that's what we need. We need to be elevated. We've been invisible too long.
After World War II, women were finally recognized as finally part of the military. Laws go into effect, but people take time to transition. It was a chatter in the wind. You know, it's like people began talking about wanting to recognize women veterans specifically. It was really something that we were really blessed to be a part of for a population that definitely deserves the recognition.
It was not one of these things where we just went in and said, we want to do this, and we want you all to give us a day, because at every turn, it was, we already have Veterans Day. Why do you need another day? I said, this is about education. This is about awareness. This is about telling the story that hasn't been told or showing the side that you don't see. We are out there. We are here, and we are going to make this a day not only of celebration, but of change.
Because there's not a lot of awareness that women serve, a lot of times they get missed. Women Veterans Day was really the launching pad for real awareness in the state. When we heard that the bill had passed for Women Veterans Day, initially we were thinking really big, like, what can we do? We could do a parade, we could do all these things. And Romaine was already running with it.
The vision I had was for everybody that I could think of to collaborate. Because at the end of the day, I think all of us need to be working on something as it relates to women moving forward and having success if we served in the military. That's just the way I see it. So our goals were going to be to celebrate, validate, and commemorate the service of women in the military. And we have to do that through collaborating and working together throughout the state, throughout the city, anywhere we are. In addition, they were kind of like these secondary goals of bringing women to the forefront. We're trying to solve some of the issues that we know we have of women not identifying as women veterans. When you feel like you're fit somewhere, that is a part of the process of being able to heal, beyond counseling. Now you begin to form a better definition of what this is all supposed to mean. I wanted to see if it was having an impact. Are we interested in something like this? And so far, it's been a resounding yes.
Because I am involved in the veteran community, and because I do want to make a difference in somebody else's life, I keep on going. I've made a ton of friends. I've grown a lot, and I think that raising awareness is what needs to be taking place in the country.
It's time for all women veterans across the state to stand up and to be recognized, at least on this day, to let everyone know that, hey, I served, whether it was in the early 1900s, in the 40s or 50s, or whether it's a recently discharged woman veteran. It's important that the generations to come will see the sacrifice and the hard work that women before them put in to make sure that women veterans are honored and not forgotten.
Empowering Arms is proudly presented by the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers 716. For more inspiring stories, go to khou.com/empoweringarms.